Y'all know we love HelloFresh over here at TBTB, especially in the Tanksley household. And here's a couple of reasons why we love it. Not only is it America's #1 meal kit, but you're able to skip the grocery store and spend more time soaking up the last of the summer sun. HelloFresh Market is a one-stop shop for all your mealtime needs with curated selections of quick breakfasts, lunch, snacks, desserts, and more. Also, if you're heading out for vacation, you get to update your delivery address. Enjoy HelloFresh at your vacation destination with just one click. Plans are flexible, so they work with your ever-changing schedule. Y'all know this is what I cook for my family on a regular basis. I am done with the days of having to look up recipes and figure out something creative to cook. HelloFresh does the work for me with its pre-measured and pre-packaged ingredients, so I can throw things together with my kids in no time. One of my favorite things that I fixed here recently was a sun-dried tomato pasta that the kids definitely loved, and so did my husband. So go to hellofresh.com/TBTB16 and use code TBTB16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Again, I'm going to tell you that one more time. Go to hellofresh.com/TBTB16 and use code TBTB16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Yeah. Hello and welcome back to The Bald and the Beautiful. I am Melissa.
I'm Kevin Allen Fredericks Jr.
I'm that chick angel.
I'm Tanksley.
And we are going to be reviewing Married at First Sight. This is what happened. We're just gonna go ahead and be honest with y'all. We have been very, very busy. We're not caught up, but I have been tagged a lot this season. And I'm not quite sure if it's because Kevin's not a junior. I'm not quite sure if it's because we're not reviewing it or if it's because you guys expect this season to be really, really good. I don't know. So we're going to talk about in as much as we know and have caught up as of now. My truth is I've only watched the episode that aired last week.
Yes.
Kevin watched some of that with me, and I believe Angel and Marcus have watched the beginning. So together we're fully caught up. As a group, we're fully caught up.
Yeah.
Individuals, specifics, we don't have any of that. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let Angel and Marcus tell us about the people thus far, what their family impressions were, and then Kevin and I can talk about the honeymoon.
That's good producing, Lisa.
Okay, can you give us, Melissa, the names? Because I don't know the names.
I'm going to tell you how I remember the names before we start, because this is one of the funniest things we did last time. Tall black guy and vacation braids.
Okay.
That was the dude who told you he loved her. He told her he loved her. There's
we don't know that.
Ben with an H.
Ben with an H and Mallory.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me get through the rest.
Google these people. What season is this? 15?
Lindy. 15.
No,
I
Lindy.
Yeah, her name's not Mallory. That's why I was stopping you. Her name is Morgan.
But in my mind, that was Mallory.
We're starting off great.
All right, Kevin, stop it. We got a tall dude and old girl.
Okay, that's Alexis and Justin. Go.
We got a holy girl. And what's that boy?
Yep.
And Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, Holy Girl of Dungeons and Dragons. We got Beard Too Short and Annoying Voice. Right? We got Light Bright him and Light Bright her.
Come on, the glowworms.
Yes.
You know and then we got
Jason Statham.
Asian. No, he's something and she's something, but they both Asians.
I think it's Stacia and Nate, right?
Yeah.
Stasha.
You're the aesthetic couple.
Who's Jason Statham with?
They're biracial girl.
He's with the Annoying Voice girl.
Okay.
I'm missing a couple. How many couples are there? 1, 2, 3.
There's one more couple that ain't got married yet.
That's the Asian. No, that's the Asians.
Yeah, that's Morgan and Ben. He had COVID.
Yeah, he got that
COVID boy. And yep. Okay.
Cool. So we can more so. Okay, let's start off with the blacks because they got married first.
Okay.
Let me tell you, it's watching this show, I be thinking, do they not remember that the person they are going to marry or the person they married is going to see what they said about them in the confessional?
Yeah.
because they be speaking a lot of truths that you just like, you didn't want to keep that in your head. So vacation braids. What's her name? What's the black girl's name? Alexis, her big thing was she wanted a dude who was tall. She was like, height.
Oh, is that what she asked for?
Yes, height was very important for her.
Okay.
So they gave her a dude who was 6'8".
They gave her the tallest man in the world.
Yeah, he's super tall.
She said, I mean, I wanted tall, but he's uncomfortably tall. Not only that, she said
She ain't done.
She said, as far as looks, he's not awful. But
this is really interesting because me and Melissa are going backwards, forwards, and the way
exactly
her personality matches up to that.
Wait, okay, Angel. After y'all give y'all synopsis, let me and Kev give ours.
Okay.
We should do this. Let's do this the whole season,
yes.
And y'all just be on episode 2. Me and Melissa will be on episode 9.
Absolutely. She was like, he's not the type that I would normally physically be going after. Literally, when they met, like, I'm serious. I said, well, you said, meanwhile, in his confessional, if somebody asked me what was the perfect vision of my wife, it's her.
Listen, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense what happened in this episode. Keep going.
And then, so they're talking, and every time they find out they have something in common, this is after they get married, he would be like, all right, and high five her. She was like, you know what? I hate high fives. They're so corny.
Oh!
She said this to this man's face.
He said, okay, I'll work on it.
Oh, no. Did he really think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that was let me be all right.
Yes, Marcus,
just talk like you want to get on the after party one time this season.
That's exactly what just went through my mind. He's extremely confident.
He is.
Actually, they both are extremely confident. I would say he's confident to the point to where it's uncomfortable. I could only imagine. Like at the bachelor party, I don't remember what he's saying, but Jason Statham was like, I didn't expect that to come out his mouth.
Because of his height, he's like, women are intrigued what it's like to be with a man that's 6'8", because
is he implying?
Yes, he's he's not.
He don't hide nothing.
He's implying that, like, it makes sense. I can see how women would be like, well, if it's proportionate to your body and you're a black dude that's 6'8", you must be like a horse. But he brought it up in these first couple of episodes, no lie, 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Yes.
His meat size?
Yes. And women only wanting him for his penis.
Hey, penis, give it to me.
And so
he said he's I know I'm tall, dark, and handsome, but I'm also, I don't know what else he said.
Oh, so he really was celibate. He said that in this episode. I thought he was joking.
He was a year and a half.
He was just tired of slinging that thing, and he was like, I got to take a break from penis delivery.
I guess so. Him and his
brother
brother
felt like a piece of meat.
He's a what?
He don't want
to be a piece of meat.
He is just a piece of meat.
So him and his brother almost got into a fight at the bachelor party.
Why?
Wait, not a fight. Like they wasn't about to throw hands. Basically, his brother didn't agree with the process. He was just like, you have lost your mind. You are not ready for this. I think in a way it was his brother being protective. And he was like, I've been on my own since I was 19. I ain't got to prove nothing to you. So they had a little back and forth. Long story short, his brother, he's at the wedding and he's like, yeah, you've grown and you this, and it's just hard to see.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out.
No,
go ahead, Marcus. You'll just do another season of not being on the show.
No. It's just these what I've seen from all the couples so far. I don't know if I'm tainted from previous seasons, but I don't see success in none of these.
None of these couples?
Not a single one. Not a single one. And what I was looking for when I was watching, what are the friends gonna say? Because whatever the friends end up saying at the beginning, that's always what comes out.
I was wondering that. What did the friends say? What did the friend? Okay, What did the friends say about her? Because she's the most intriguing person on the show so far.
She can be a handful. She's a lot to deal with.
Okay.
She's very blunt. You pairing that with someone who's said multiple times they're extremely sensitive. What else? They said she was dang, what did they say about that girl? It just didn't seem like, I'm like, if they are, it's just interesting to me with so many people this season. I know what you said about we trying to focus on them, but so many people this season, it don't seem like that a lot of them have been trying to date and figure themselves out. It's just like, oh no, I decided to do this.
You know, she's been engaged 3 times.
No, she's been proposed to 3 times.
Really?
He was engaged and his fiance broke it off 2 months before their wedding day.
Lord.
I know. I think he said he was engaged 3 times, right?
No, her.
No. She was proposed to 3 times.
Yeah.
He was engaged once and the woman cut it off and she said she was like, why the girlfriend was like, or the wife was like, why? And he was like, she wanted the version of me that I am now. And I wasn't there yet. He was like, it took trials and tribulations, a lot of growth. And now I'm this person. And she was like, well, okay, so that's not a turn off to me at all. Like it would tell you what, I'm not sure what she's going to be like for the rest of the season, but you ain't ever got to wonder what she's thinking.
So why is she on the show then? That's why did she join the show?
What you mean? Why?
Why is she on the Married at First Sight? She had 3 proposals.
Yeah, and she said, you know, she thinks that she thinks that the image that she had of what it took to make a marriage work was getting in her way. And that's the reason why she declined all of the other proposals.
So she just went the whole other way with it. She like, I was overthinking it, overdoing it. So I'm gonna just go in and go the other route.
One last thing before y'all start talking about what happened in this episode. Y'all remember last season how Asian dude got Asian girl a ring?
Johnny?
No, wrong season.
Oh, what happened? Who was last season?
Johnny was last
season? Noi
and Steve.
Oh, Steve.
I was like, wrong Asian couple, wrong season.
Johnny,
that was a season before Steve and Noi. You remember they were doing that ad for that the ring. He was like, I wanted to buy her a ring.
Yeah.
They all through this season.
I'm telling you, they bought that.
Oh my God.
Placement.
Oh, you know what? It's true. Because even on Married at First Sight's Instagram, there's an ad for the ring. Like a legitimate hashtag ad.
Non-stop. Every time. Oh my God, this Mika Air ring is phenomenal.
Right, exactly.
It was like Truman Show.
Yes, it was like, see how easy it was to pick this out in the setting. I'm telling you. So when everybody was like, "Oh, Steve must got money if he could buy a ring," no, that was product placement.
And they just stepped it up this season.
I can't move past this couple without mentioning this girl crying before she got married.
She sobbed.
I love her so much.
Marcus, you ain't going on the after party.
You remember that video of that dude crying when his son? Yes, that was her. It was. She had a tear and a half. Her mom came up and hugged her.
I love it so much.
Marcus, you ain't gonna go on the after party.
That is not bad. He just said she cried. Now, if he can't get on the after party, he never had a chance.
Why are you still going?
I love you.
Also, Marcus, where are you? I thought you were going to the office.
Man, I wasn't going. I just left your house. I wasn't about to make
it.
Angel called Marcus. Liz, Angel called Marcus. She said, "How close are you?" He said, "I'm at the house." She said, "Marcus, we was doing the setup." He was like, "I ain't know, man. Melissa said this, you said that, and I'm at the house. I didn't know which way to go."
I was telling Marcus off the chat, so I was like, "Oh, he's going to the office."
That man went back home. Did you take your shoes off, Tank? What happened?
I had the kids with me. I had to drop them off. Babysitter was already at the house.
We're getting them afterward.
Yeah,
let me tell y'all what, we was all over the place today.
Children everywhere.
Boy, let me tell you, after this level of success, I don't know how we gonna do these shows.
I don't know either, but I know how we gonna ship merchandise, and it's through ShipStation. Boom, cat. Boom. Make shipping easy, you guys. It's so silly how it is to do things the hard way for no reason. Like there's sometimes where it's just like today, me trying to watch all these goddamn episodes of Married at First Sight. I was like, why didn't I just watch the last episode? Because sometimes it just be silly and I be silly. Also, like trying to open a package with your hand where there's a box cutter right a couple of feet away. Well, sometimes you can get by doing things the hard way without realizing it. But when you run a business, doing things the hard way means you're holding yourself and your company back. ShipStation gives e-commerce sellers an easier way to manage shipping. So you can take all the energy that goes into managing orders, choosing carriers, and printing labels, and use it to grow your business. No wonder ShipStation is already trusted by over 100,000 sellers. ShipStation truly is something that makes our life easier. Marcus and I both sell so many different products, me with Mama Likes, as well as I'm Enough merch and merch that doesn't fall under the Mama Likes umbrella. Marcus with Man Shit. Trying to manage all of that and not get things confused and forget about orders is a thing of the past, because ShipStation makes everything so easy, so automated, and it brings all of our stuff in from all these different platforms to one interface. ShipStation will make you wonder why you ever did shipping the hard way. It works with all your storefronts, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and more, and lets you automate processes like fulfillment and tracking, so you can save time managing orders while keeping customers happy. You also get a deeply discounted shipping rates normally reserved for Fortune 500 companies, and you can easily compare carriers' rates and delivery times, so it's easy to choose the best option for shipping scenarios, every shipping scenario. In fact, 98% of companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it for as long as they're in business. ShipStation isn't magic, but it will make your shipping stress disappear. Sign up using promo code TBTB for free 60-day trial today at ShipStation.com and start breathing easier with every shipment. That's 2 whole months of stress-free shipping, and it's free to try. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in TBTB. ShipStation, make ship happen. What are you laughing about?
Liz thought she was hiding herself cutting these braids up. This one Liz did. I was looking at the chat, like, Liz taking her braids out. I was like, oh, she gonna do it later. This is all I see.
I don't understand why you're not taking them out while we're doing the show.
Liz,
I want to. I need to, man.
Had I known that, I'd have just stayed at your house and just took your braids out.
Yeah, listen.
we have the point we're taking each other's wives' braids down. We have become too close. So what I said was the man is 6'8".
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, man is 6'8". He didn't want to be married. Okay, so let us tell y'all about them today.
Thank you.
Tall Man done went, and I'm sorry, y'all. We will learn y'all names soon, but me and Melissa just watched the first episode last night. Usually take about 2 or 3 to know.
Absolutely.
Tall Man done told the girl he loves her.
I saw the preview.
On their 3rd day, I think it's 3 days at this point, Liz.
Something like that.
3 days. And do you think she reciprocated?
Absolutely not.
She did not. She looked at him, she said, what you want me to say about that? What do you need from me?
She said, do you expect me to say I love you? Because I can't do that. Play the Lil Duval. I can't go for that.
No,
can't do.
She told that man, no.
Mark, I love you. It wasn't like she thought about it. She felt away. She said it so fast. It was like he asked her something else. It was so out of that. Like it was not supposed to be a question that would be ever asked to her ever.
Yeah, no.
It was like asking me, "Do you want to be vegan?" Like, what do you like? It was that. Yeah. He was like, I don't need to. It was funny because he was talking to the men about it. Because even the guys were like, dang, like already. He was like, I'm gonna be comfortable to her, and that's gonna bring her out. And they was like,
nah.
Hold on, Kev, what did he say?
He said, my openness, okay, my openness will bring her out of her shell. And then cut to her, she like, and he done told me he loved me. I don't know what he she gonna close up. Your openness is having the opposite of the intended effect that you think is happening.
Oh, because they said, how is it going? He said, it's been going perfect. I couldn't have imagined anything better. This is exactly what I imagined. And how was it going for her? And she was like,
it's listening.
It was very much
Literally.
I don't know what
Y'all
to tell
saying
y'all.
that stuff is so funny because her person, it makes so much more sense how
Yes.
she was acting with what y'all said she was saying in them early moments.
She is not holding. Listen, out of all the couples, he's gonna know where she stands. When they make it to decision day, he ain't gonna be like, I had no idea she was gonna leave me, or I had no idea she was gonna stay. She gonna make it be known to him.
Oh yeah.
Then they were talking, all the girls were talking, and ambiguous couple.
Stasha and Braid's boy.
Biracial boy and girl.
She was talking about she's changing her last name once they get married because she has no connection to her own last name because her dad wasn't in her life. So then Alexis started talking about her dad. And so she immediately says, I mean, my dad was in my life, so I don't have that issue. I mean, she said, and then I mean,
like the Kevin Hart Don Cheadle thing, like it escaped her mouth. She was like, "I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
that." This is a moment y'all missed from Alexa. Alexa, okay, so the Mormon girl, not Mormon girl, the 7-day Adventist girl, right?
Yep.
She talk a lot.
She all of them. That girl ain't even took a deep breath before because she's so religious.
She talks a whole lot. So the first day that all the girls meet, you see her talking, and they keep cutting to Alexa, and Alexa's like, the entire time, right? So in a confessional, they said, so what do you think about 7-day Adventist? And she was like, she's great. Somebody's gonna really love her and everything she brings to the table. Then you hear the producer say, now what do you really think about her? She said she talked too much. Listen,
why she said that like they wasn't gonna play that part?
She was like,
she said it like she saw the red light on the camera turn off. What do you really think? Let me tell you what I really think about this episode. You know they still recording?
She said, I mean, I talk a lot too, but I actually care about what other people are saying.
Marcus said she said it like the camera turned off. It was still rolling. They like, you get that? The mic was still on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know they was gonna play that part too.
She don't care.
God. That is hilarious. Well, I don't know where they're going. My initial instinct is that he's definitely saying yes, and she's giving a good strong maybe.
Oh man, I that's why I was asking why she did it, because they don't seem to be on the same page.
They're definitely not
on the same wavelength. They both are married, but it's like he is so far down the like where a relationship should be at this point that you are like, y'all, is the timing the same?
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
Is her name Alexis or Alexa?
It's Alexis, I think, but I'll be saying Alexa.
Oh, it don't matter. I said he's in a different county.
Yeah.
You know how you go to the Midwest and you can see real far into the next like couple cities. You see all them red and green lights changing and stuff. He's up there at the hardware store. She's turning in off the main road.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nowhere near him.
I also go ahead and get it out, Melissa. Even though you were on mute, I could still hear it by how aggressively
I heard the mute. That's how loud it was. I seen that little gold face in the back movie.
Let me tell you what marriage is.
It makes me nauseous. It's the worst.
Closing in on 20 years, marriage for us is heartburn and insults.
That's your next book.
We have got
heartburn and insults.
Listen, we have got to the point. I look over that heartburn acting up. I know I shouldn't have had that red salt. And my feet burning. She's like, you ain't put your insoles in? I didn't have. I thought I'd be okay with these. That's us right now. Heartburn and insoles. A marriage story.
A marriage story, yeah.
You can already see the rocking and rubbing the knees.
Man, I'm doing it now.
You already know. Kevin tired.
I was going to town on that left knee. That's how I soothe myself.
I'm literally sitting like, you can't tell, but I'm sitting like with my knee up and rubbing my feet right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we are 39.
Melissa went on mute, and that white vase in the back, she said, it said, I said, damn.
It was the aftershock. I saw that.
Oh my God.
I think what I was about to say is, I think what it is that she doesn't feel a need to put no stank on this. She is really like, I feel like she's completely aware of what she signed up for. And she said multiple times in the episodes that y'all didn't see, that she can see why they're paired together. She was like, she thinks the experts did a good job finding someone that matched her, regardless of
really?
Yeah, regardless of the physical not being what she would want. But I think she doesn't feel the need to put on any type of facade or pleasantries. It's just like, I'm gonna allow this to go the pace it's going, where I think he is so ecstatic by her. I definitely think her physical appearance and everything that she kind of represents, I think he feels like he needs to sell it. He needs to sell this fairy tale where I don't think and this might be just a part of who he is as a person too, but she doesn't have any of that type of like, I'm going to put on a show for you to like me. It's either it is or it ain't. And right now I'm willing to do it is because I committed to this.
Dang.
But she's also not going to force it to go but she did say she was falling for him. And was it in this episode?
Yeah, I actually thought she liked him genuinely, because remember, she kept saying, I'm trying to actually remember if he was giving all the Philly stuff because she kept gagging, or if I think she said something really sweet to him and was like, I'm not going to say it again. Don't make me say it again. And she was like, because I'm like physically ill that I'm telling you that I like you. But I feel like in this episode, I felt like she did like him.
Oh no, she does. And she said, in the part of the episode I watched, I think she's used to being more in control, especially if she's had 3 men propose to her. Right. She's used to having men kind of chase after her and want her. And she's being able to have the wherewithal to be like, well, nah, I don't really want to be with you because you're not what I want. But I think she is like actually feeling him because he's a nice dude and they have a lot in common because of how the experts put them together. And so I think she just wasn't thinking that it was going to go that way.
Got it.
Yeah, even in the beginning,
like a nice guy, though. He's all in on the niceness.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they said they were matched on Hinge, but they didn't meet
on Tinder. Oh, ain't that crazy?
Oh, that is crazy.
All right, well, who's next?
All right, who's next?
Okay, now it's the biracial people. They were the people who got married next.
Okay, they're funny. They're funny.
And
Stacy and Nate.
Stasha and Nate. Go. Were you about to say something, babe?
I didn't think y'all could hear me. I'll start with them. So this is what I saw with her. She said she's made no efforts toward dating
at all.
Oh, really?
Like,
yeah.
No, that's again why I'm like, why would you go from not dating anybody to y'all pick somebody for me? Later on, she said it was to basically she wanted to avoid getting hurt. But I'm like, you haven't even gave it a try on your own. It ain't like you've been struggling with this and you needed to step in for an expert. But one thing all her family says, she's stubborn, she's the boss, she's in charge. You can't be a hard surface in a marriage. You're gonna have to be in the mold.
That's that analogy.
With him, thank you. With him,
getting your penis is hard, but it goes down.
Yeah.
But it goes into a soft orifice.
You do, because imagine having to sleep on it.
Oh,
that's good, Tank.
Yeah, and it tastes good too. But with him, he's kind of the same way.
I thought because he made it seem like the penis tastes good, but I think
what are we talking about? I'm confused.
Yeah, you meant the coochie tastes good, but it sounds like the penis.
Absolutely.
Just go ahead and
but I didn't understand. Oh, the orifice. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know this young man. I was like, is he going off his Yelp review?
I said, when did a penis have an orifice to retreat to? That might be a problem you should go to the doctor for.
No, Kev brought up
that also tastes good.
Kev said unless it's a penis. I said, but the hard penis goes into a soft orifice.
Okay, are we okay? Can we get off the penises?
I needed clarity. I'm sorry.
I mean, we brought up a dude on the episode. All he kept talking about, I'm gonna deal down. Anyway, and the dude, what's his name? Nate. is kind of the same way. I think he'll be a little more flexible than her, but for somebody to be, you know, the boss and in charge and not willing to, or, you know, she's used to being in control and, you know, she's stubborn and this, that, and the other, for you to not be dating and then step into this whole thing, how is that going to end up working? That's a lot of change to make in 8 weeks or however long they're doing this.
So she owns her own business. I'm assuming it's some sort of e-commerce / influencing stuff.
Real estate investment.
And she does have some real estate investments as well. He is a scammer. No,
all he keeps saying is day trading. That's all he says. My day trading.
Oh, not day trading.
My day trading. That's kind of my business, but it's my business. I day trade. Day trading be day trading when I day trade.
Influencer.
Oh, well, listen, on that dang on trip where he kept taking video of himself on the 4-wheelers and just leaving her be, I was like, okay, he does not care. But not only that, it was weird because you couldn't get a real definition of, and I don't want to racially profile the biracial boy, but because I remember with Steve, it was like, well, what the hell does Steve do?
Yeah.
But the things that What's his face was saying did not really lead me to understand. And he even talked about having, when he was younger, something he was doing had to be shut down by the police. What was he selling, babe? He was selling replicate Louis Vuittons.
Replicate Louis Vuitton.
You got shut down by the police though?
They were like, okay.
Hey,
he was
Shut down by the police.
Yeah.
The police don't even
that means you got reported.
That's what I'm saying. Like in New York, they got a whole section of the city for that. Like, why you get shut down?
LA.
Yeah,
somebody said he's Tommy from Martin.
There was something about, because basically he was like, what I do, I'm a hustler. Well, that does not give me any type of hope of what that means.
Didn't he say his job, he's 100% remote? Was that him?
Well, it's easy to scamming is always remote. That's what keeps you. No,
I ain't gonna say the boy's scamming, but I don't know if the day trading and everything that he's doing is as big as he's making it out to be.
Somebody on the Patreon said he probably got the graph that go up in his bio.
No, shut up.
He probably be commenting on my Instagram as soon as I post a video like, DM me, this person has saved my life.
Come on.
He probably in my, get out my Instagram.
And y'all talking about me not making it on the goddamn.
They ain't hit us up this season, so we're gonna speak free.
I thought he wanted. Oh, wait, are y'all done?
Oh, I was just gonna say. I was just going to say that they had a lot of like she seemed hella smitten as soon as she saw him on the wedding day.
First of all, I just want to say I think in the English language nobody said hella and smitten right next to each
together.
Other. Hella smitten.
You won't get into the Urban Dictionary. Hella smitten.
That's just a funny word. Okay, bye.
King Mike,
because I would have been so turned off by the braidbacks at the wedding. But she was like, my husband is fine. She said, I did not think they were going to put me with somebody that looked good. And they got to share their biracial ballad with each other about how they didn't fit in. You know, me being mixed, I wasn't black enough. Me being mixed as well, nobody accepted me.
I was too dark over here and too light over here.
They black and white or black and Mexican?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought they were black but not white.
Yeah, because the girl looked like she's black and Mexican. But
no,
I
think she black and white because she was like, I don't know, but I didn't fit in. I'm biracial, girl.
Yeah, they what's it called? Trauma bonded.
Yes, they did. They did.
Her mother, her and her mom look the same age.
No, Marcus.
No, I'm not taking a dig. Like her mom looks really young.
Oh, I think I saw.
She has black. She has gray hair.
Like if you were to put them side by side, you would think that was her sister. She don't look like she would have a child her age.
Yeah, her mom did look good.
Why y'all always trying to make me out to be a villain or something? God dang.
No, her mom looked good.
No,
I only saw a very small clip. But because she had her hair was like straight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, black. Yeah. Her hair was salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Storm.
Oh,
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah. I get where you're going. So the vibes I got from her in the one episode I watched was definitely that she was smitten with him, that she liked him, like physically attracted to him. Oh, say more.
He's got a friend that he's had for a year. It's his white chick.
Mm-hmm.
She came on and was like, I can't wait to go watch the sunsets with you guys and play charades and go watch the sunsets and hiking and stuff. And she was looking at her the whole time like,
she's like, I'm not having
there age gap between them?
Friend?
Mm-hmm. There's like a 4.
And I can see if he's known her for like 15, 20 years. He known this chick for a year. And she's like, basically in her face, like, that ain't happening. She didn't say it, but her body language said, no.
And they asked in the beginning,
talk that you be doing on the weekends, no.
And they asked in the beginning, well, how you feel if she has a problem with you having, female friends? I forgot what his answer was, but
that's gonna be foreshadowing.
He said, why does it seem like you're getting emotional? She's like, because I'm just really happy for you. I mean, she had no warmth to give to this little white girl. She was like, nah, whatever.
That's funny.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Liz, go ahead.
I definitely got that she was like physically attracted to him. I definitely got like even like sexual tension, but as the episode went on, I thought she got irritated with him in that she felt like his age was showing. Like whatever their age, is it only 4 years? I thought it was more, but regardless.
Women, because is he not in his 30s? She's in her mid 30s. She's 35.
Yeah, I think it's 4 years. No,
he made a joke about her.
She's at 32 and he's 29 or something like that.
Let me see.
I know she's 35. I thought
34.
34 and 37.
Oh, 34 and 37. So only 3 years.
34 and 37. Okay. Now, why do I have 27? I got all the stuff is wrong.
He kind of looks super young though. He looked like he could be 27.
He got because this them goddamn braids.
Yeah, he do.
But the day trading though.
Yeah, he was giving me. I wasn't. Then he said, okay. So first of all, I thought he was getting irritated because I think she does have like what she imagines her man to be, and him being on his phone and doing all of this and not being concerned with her. I think that irritated. She actually said something about it. I know that irritated her. But then she said her mama said he had a company and it went bankrupt. And so she immediately was like, so can you tell me more about that? And so he was like, yeah, I put my heart and soul into it. It went bankrupt. And then, I moved out here for a fresh start. And she was like, okay, so is it affecting your credit? And he was like, yeah, within 6 months, it was a wash. First of all, that's not how it works. So she keyed in on that. And then was like, how do you feel about a post-nup? And he was kind of hesitant. And she was like, I just feel like I need to protect protect my assets. And he was like, well, I just feel like you don't trust me. Take it how you want. How do you feel about signing a postnuptial agreement?
And it was a ultimatum. It wasn't like, didn't she say, maybe I'm tripping. Didn't she say like, if you don't sign it, this is over?
I don't know if that's what she said, but I would say that was kind of her energy.
Yeah. It didn't seem like this was open for discussion. Mm-hmm. It was like, bankruptcy, because she was like, I worked too hard, I got X, Y, and Z, and I'm not gonna ruin it for you. And he was like, all right, I'll sign it. I just, what
else he gonna do? He got no choice. Don't. I feel like you don't trust me. I don't know you.
That's why I'm making you friends.
And you have braids. That automatically is going to make.
I was surprised at the braids thing when I first saw them because I don't know people that still wear braids right now.
Not in their 30s. And I'm sure his hair is pretty. It's not that I mind that he has long hair. He probably washes it with functional beauty, which I would be like, okay, then let the hair out. Let it flow. Okay. Because I know whatever functional beauty you have, it is working towards your hair specifically. The key to consistent good hair days using the ingredients that benefit your hair. Functional Beauty makes hair care products that are 100% customizable, made for your hair, where it is now and where you want to go. Your hair is completely unique, and the products that address its specific needs, that's where Functional Beauty comes in. Listen, y'all know a lot of times Black women, we are product junkies. We're always trying to find the product that's going to work for our hair because we didn't heard our girlfriend use this one product, and then we tried on our hair, and then we realized it don't work because our hair is not like our friend's hair. Well, Functional Beauty is cutting that step out. Functional Beauty is the world's first fully customizable hair care that creates individual field shampoos, conditioners, styling, and treatment formulas based on your hair now and where you want it to go. Founded by a dream team of engineers, cosmetic scientists, each Functional Beauty product is individually designed to be as unique as you are. Functional Beauty offers over 54 trillion possible formulations. Every one of them is vegan and cruelty-free, and they never use sulfates or parabens. You can also go completely silicone-free. Here's how it works. First, take the quick hair quiz to build your hair profile and select 5 hair goals like lengthening, volumizing, oil control. Does your hair get frizzy in the winter but oily in the summer? Formulations are meant to change when your hair changes. Next, choose your color and fragrance, or go dye and fragrance free. Y'all already know I did the lavender with an actual lavender scent. Then you get your freshly filled formula delivered straight to your door and prepare for good hair days ahead. Say goodbye to generic hair care for good today. Go to functionalbeauty.com/TBTB to take your hair goals quiz, and you'll save 25% on your first order. Go to functionalbeauty.com/TBTB to let them know you heard about it from our show and get 25% off your first order. That's functionalbeauty.com/TBTB to take your hair quiz and save $25 on your 25% on your first order. Now, I think Kevin has something that he really wants to talk to us about, because Kevin is the best person here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying, Kev?
Yep. Now, I lost my Apple Watch again. Actually, it stopped working. My Apple Watch stopped working. I don't know what happened, but since I haven't had it, I haven't had a reason to work out, because if you can't track it, it doesn't count. It's not like your body remembers or anything. If your Apple Watch doesn't prove to your friends that you're working out, what's the point? I was down in Cabo San Lucas. Do you think I went to the gym at the hotel? No. I was cleaning out my car today. You think I had a cream soda, a Sprite, and some Sour Patch Kids in there? No. I did have those, Josh. You're 0 for 3. So needless to say, I've been slipping. All right. And you know, when I slip, I get down on myself. I say, what's the point? I'm going to eat bad. I'm never going to work out. I'm going to start over again on Martin Luther King Day, 2023. But it's only August. There's no reason to give up completely. And Noom helps me to get back on track. Okay. And that's what makes me feel good, is that Noom is a psychology first approach. Okay. Noom Weight empowers you to build more sustainable habits and behaviors. To date, Noom Weight has helped more than 3.6 million people lose weight. Every journey is different. Me, Angel, Josh, Liz, Tank, Baby Yoda. We all have our own goals and journeys, and Noom sets us up daily lessons that are personalized to us and our goals. All right. It's based on scientific principles like cognitive behavioral therapy to help you understand your relationship with food. Yes, you're eating it, but why? So get yourself in action with Noom. Stay focused on what's important with Noom's weight psychology-based approach. Sign up for your trial today at Noom.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's NOOM.com/TBTB. Sign up for your trial today.
That was great.
All right.
Very good. Okay. I think that's anything. Let me see if I wrote notes for them. I did not post up. Okay, that's all I have.
I mean, I hope he's not a scammer. It's just, if one of my homegirls was dating somebody who described their work like him, I'd be like, girl, he gonna take your Social Security. Have you jacked up?
Also, it was funny on the age thing. She asked him about kids, and he took like a comedic gulp of his drink. Remember that, Liz?
Yeah,
he was like,
yeah, he did.
And she was like, what was that? Like, it was like Liz was talking about she's getting irritated. It was like, what was that? Why would you do that? And he was like, I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? When do you want kids? And she was like, a year. And he was like, 365 days. And then she asked him something else, and he had a comedic response. And then the next cut to was her talking about, if you don't sign this posting up, we're not doing it. And then later on in the boat, she was like, and I'm keeping your last name. She was like, I don't know my dad.
If this don't work out, I'm keeping your last name. She gives me that later on in the season, or at some point in the season, she's going to call him immature. That's the vibes I'm getting, that he will be called immature at some point.
Oh, girl, from the sounds of it, it's gonna be the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
like,
Listen, in the preview for this episode, the marriages start falling apart earlier and earlier in the season.
Usually they get through the honeymoon.
They used to all make it through the honeymoon unscathed.
Now, last season we had one that broke all the records.
Well, that one was, but even before that season, they was like starting to have some cracks during the honeymoon. But this season, they not gonna make it. I know that. Not through the honeymoon.
No, they're not making it.
Let's talk about Jason Statham next, Liz.
Okay, it's Angel and Marcus. I don't know. Who is Jason Statham?
The bald head, he ends up with having a bald head.
Oh, you don't know he's Captain.
The environmentalist.
What's his name? Oh,
Mitch.
Jason.
Oh, okay. Okay, go for it.
No, not them. I don't want to go to them. I want to go to the couple that got married next.
Okay, too.
No,
I don't.
Okay, we can start first because this was very interesting because this happens every time on the season. It's probably the first person that handled it right. So Mitch is not attracted to this woman.
Right.
Nah. Okay. You can see that wedding day, like as they right after they say I do.
You gotta start because you gotta hear this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell us.
Jason Statham.
Were you just looking it up on the side?
She said, "Who is this Jason Statham they talking about?"
In my mind, this whole time, you guys were saying Jason Bateman.
Oh,
that's why I was like, no one looks like him. I'm so confused. Why are you guys saying this?
Marcus,
okay, I get it now. He totally looks like him. Yes, indeed. All right, we're together.
Marcus, in the comments, they're saying what you saw. He was excited when he thought the mama.
The mama
first
was the wife.
He said, "That's not my wife. Is that my wife?" They was like, "No, that's her mom." So I think he low key got like excited, like, "Man, if the mama look like it, boy, I'm trying to see it." And she turned that corner, he was like,
"Oh no!" Let me tell you, the mama had a lot of body. First of all, she had a second set of titties sitting on top of her.
Her titties had titties.
I promise to God, I'm not exaggerating. It was a pool of titties. She had on a bright pink dress.
This is her cleavage. This is the dress under her.
Yes, exactly. He's not lying.
Oh my God.
I was like, how are you? She had under titty on top of her dress.
Yes. It was a lot of titty meat.
Under titty?
Yes.
This is the dress. My hand is the dress. And it was like,
yes, that's how much it was pooling over.
Oh my God.
All these illustrations for how much titty meat.
Because that's how much titty meat.
You lucky I ain't got no pen and paper.
She had on this bright pink dress. Like,
legs,
you gonna see her before you see anybody else.
Oh my
God. It's Trinidad.
Yes.
It's Trinidad.
So him seeing his mama is like, what? He even told the mom at the reception, "Well, you're immediately. I knew you were very attractive." So I was like,
he told the wife that?
No, the mama.
The mama.
Oh, I thought you said the reception, so I thought he was talking to the girl by this point.
No, he was talking to her mom about her.
The mom at the reception.
His intentions.
Oh, when they do the family thing, yeah.
God dang it, Kevin, keep up.
I'll be the one not kept up.
Now, so
an hour later, Lisa said, "Oh, Jason Statham."
Listen, that was beautiful.
Now, so then he kept going about talking about how, he's not with the whole makeup, and the whole makeup and done up. I'm the natural beauty and this and that. And so he was telling her friends is like, when she took, her hair down, I was more attractive. When she took the heels off, she got more attractive. She did, but he didn't. He should have just said, but she still didn't look like a mama.
Right.
Dang.
Listen, because the mama had on all the makeup, but yet he was ready to take the mama down.
Look, I would low key be mad at her if my mom showed up looking like it in my wedding.
Oh, the mama was doing too much. She was trying to get her man on the show.
Oh
but
my gosh.
Right after that, while they were taking wedding pictures, his friends were like, "So what do you think?" He was like, "It's still early."
It's too early.
Dang.
He's like, it's only been 20 minutes. I don't know her. And they were like, "How do you feel about how she looks?" He was like, I mean, we just got to see.
He said we'll see.
He told her, he was like, I mean, she's voluptuous. This woman, y'all saw her.
Yes,
She's not
she is.
voluptuous.
She ain't voluptuous.
Her mama.
Well, her she's busty.
Mm.
I'm gonna look up her mom.
So her mom is bustier and thicker. So I think he likes thick women.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her mom was Jessica Rabbit all up through the wedding.
Hilarious.
And he's really into the environment.
Does she have dark hair?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's really into the environment, which you all probably have already heard. And at the wedding, he had a huge gash in his head. It looked like, so he had to have this big old.
He be surfing. So he had his massive gash. It was like meat showing, but for the wedding, they had to cover it up with a long Band-Aid.
It was.
I see the picture of the wedding thing. It was huge. He cut himself shaving. He was rushing, y'all.
Nah, that wasn't shaving. That was a shark.
Hello.
Okay, now y'all know. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kev.
Go ahead, babe.
So the only thing is he actually told her, I'm not attracted to you.
No, wait, before that, let's hold on.
Okay.
He was talking to his boy about
his brother.
Oh, brother. Okay. He's talking to his brother about him not being attracted to the woman. He was so hurt. He started crying on the phone.
Sure was.
He was like, man, she is ugh.
No.
He didn't say that. But he was crying. He was just like, man, because like I signed up for this and I'm not attracted to her. And how do I become attracted to her? Like he was in peril.
Yeah.
So, in this show, people who aren't attracted, they either A, don't say it, B, lie about it, or C, tell other people, but not the person. He go and tell her the next time he sees her. He was just.
She is physical touch girl. So she's like, I don't want to say that I'm I'm sexually frustrated because it's only been 3 days. That would be crazy, but I'm sexually frustrated. So if at any time you want to touch me or like, in that sexual department, like I'm completely here for it because, we are married now. And so he was like, yeah, it's a little bit slow for me because so the thing is, I don't find you attractive. And so she was like, well, that can't be true because you look at me as if you're attracted to me. And he was like, no, but I'm not. Well, I just think that
it's worth it. Before she
wasn't thinking, I think you're ugly for an answer.
And he would, so eventually she was just like, I feel like if I keep going down this line, I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. And he was just like, I mean, I don't know. It was like he wanted to say, it's just that what my eyes see, they don't like it. So,
what was funny is at the wedding and the reception, she was talking about how well it's going. And I'm like, how does she not see what everybody else is seeing? She was like, oh my God, like I can tell he's really into me and there's a physical attraction and a sexual attraction. And I ain't even seen what y'all talking about, but I'm like, girl, he ain't feeling you like it.
No, she didn't believe him though. She was like, I see the way you look at me. Clearly you look at me like you're attracted to me. And he was like,
you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, he was like, "No, but I'm not attracted to you." Like,
but this is the thing.
This is clarification that just made it. It was like twisting the knife.
This is probably what didn't help her not believing him. Is that on the wedding night, she goes into the bathroom, takes off all of her makeup, and she comes out, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's like I'm seeing the real you. You're even prettier."
Yep.
Oh,
that's what I was about to say. At the end of the episode, they're having like a pool conversation. And they were drinking tequila and they got a little loose, a little lubricated, having a great conversation. Mm-hmm. And then later on that night, it gets physical with them, right? They didn't have sex though, but there was some.
They didn't have sex.
They didn't have sex, but there was some, what I'm saying? There was some hand checking going around.
Uh-huh.
So then the next morning, they're talking about it, and she's like, "Okay, so I'm confused. Yesterday afternoon, you're like, you're not attracted to me, and then at night, you got your hands on me and stuff." And then they cut to his talking head, and he's like, I'm a guy, I mean, coochie is coochie, or if it tastes good, I'm gonna try it. Look, you understand me?
Oh
like,
my God.
he said it like, I don't like sushi, but if I'm hungry and it's available, I'll eat it. And I was hungry, and it was like that, like it was big mixed signals. It was like, dog, you cannot tell her straight up. You don't find
I mean, for her in this moment, I could see why she would be mixed, like she's reading it as mixed signals. As a person on the outside looking in, it was very much giving, I'm a guy, it's late at night. If you're down, I'm down. It was giving that. Like, I'm gonna wake up and think that you're ugly. I'm still gonna wake up and not be physically attracted to you, but the nighttime is always the right time. So
you know the nighttime, exactly. The right time.
I don't think he can trust his own opinion. He ain't never. You so stupid, Marcus. He ain't never been in no serious relationship ever.
Well, this is the thing that's
I didn't know that.
He hadn't.
Yeah, no.
When did they reveal that?
When he was talking to his brother, he's never been in, because when they were doing the back and forth, you know how they.
Oh yeah, he was the other one. I take it back. He was the other one. I'm like, why is he on the show?
She was like, a red flag would be if they had somebody here who has never been in a committed relationship. That would be a red flag. And he's like, never being committed to anyone has been a role that I've chosen.
He's 41 though.
He's committed to the earth and saving it. That's his only woman. Mother Earth.
He wants to have sex with on a regular basis.
Let me tell you what was wild though. He's 41. He old. And then I was like, Kevin, you 39.
I'm 42.
And I know in my mind, 41 is still far away from where I am.
I actually hate that when people say their ages. I'm like, 40. Ooh, child. I'm like, first of all, don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, it hit different.
40 is not going to.
I want to say is, listen, I'm not saying either one of them is attractive or unattractive, but he had confident. The way he was telling her he was unattractive, it was like he was like, I mean, you got to go with somebody who flies me. He didn't say it,
but that was the tone.
The energy was like, I just felt, I was just like, well, you guys
the same level.
Jason Statham get the movies because he be punching. Okay, it ain't because he got a head full of hair and dashing good look.
The fact that Pastor Cal had to tell him to shave that hair, because that boy's hairline was back here.
Was it?
He had sideburns that went up, and that bad boy went back and looked right here.
He didn't know it was time to let it go, to LIG it.
Well, he was pretty much bald anyway. Like, his hair was really short. And he said Pastor Cal was like, basically, hey, boy, shave that crap off your head. And it actually improved his look a lot.
It always takes a black man to tell another guy that it's time.
What was hilarious is when he was getting trimmed up for they were shaving his beard, he diva'd out. He completely had a meltdown because his beard was too short.
Really?
I never wear this short. Can't believe how short it is. I mean, losing his mind. I was like, all right, this boy don't seem stable right now.
He's been pessimistic this whole process, which makes me not understand why he signed up for it.
Maybe people be bored.
His brother was like, well, you're going to have to compromise. There's certain things. He was like, we'll see. Why are you getting married?
Again.
Just to have kids?
Like,
you could put
why
kids.
Why are y'all here?
Again.
I'm like, why are you here? That was another, what are we, 4 in now? 4 no's?
No, we're only 3 in.
3? All right, let's get to the 4th no.
What's the next couple, Liz?
We can do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to you getting
y'all want to do 7 days?
Who's left?
There's the Asians. And then
the dude who every second.
And Morgan. I mean,
let's do Holier Than Thou and a Latino dude.
Sex boy. He's sex boy.
How can he be Dungeons and Dragons and sex boy?
Wait, you're talking about Ben?
Hold up.
No, babe, the other dude. They were in a hot tub together.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Oh, Miguel is sex boy.
This boy pulled out, he did a magic trick and pulled out the die.
From Dungeons and Dragons, the dice.
And started explaining Dungeons and Dragons. And I was like, first of all, he showed up to lunch with his friends he was on some Amelia and Bennett stuff. He was wearing a teddy bear costume.
Really?
Dungeons and Dragons. Well, the friends were dressed weird too. One of the girls was dressed kind of like Dorothy. Another dude was dressed like in a top hat. It was just a gaggle of weirdos.
That's so
but
interesting.
He had on
the vibes he gives.
The helmet of it, like he was dressed like a teddy bear, and I was like, "What? This is man's good. He's got a doctor. He's like a neuroscientist or something."
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's a neuroscientist. He was like, she said, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, "I'm kind of like a drug dealer." He sells pharmaceuticals now, while she's a physical therapist.
Wait, is he atheist for real? People in the chat are saying he's an atheist.
He probably is. I don't know.
He said he doesn't agree with the like organized. I mean, I don't agree with organized religion, but yeah, basically he said he yeah, sum it up. He's pretty much, he didn't say he's atheist, but what he explained to her family is basically he's atheist.
Is it agnostic?
No, it might be.
Probably.
Oh, they're never gonna make it because she's Christian girl.
Yeah. No, and that's what it was. Yeah, he's agnostic because he didn't say whether it was or wasn't. It's just he doesn't believe it. And
yeah, that's agnostic.
He said, and who am I to say that there's nothing, but I can't say there is anything. So what people want to believe, I'm gonna let them believe it.
That's agnostic.
My friend was
believe they believe there's no God at all.
My friend's an atheist, and he was like, "Can we still be friends?" Because I'm atheist. So I was like, "Yeah, man. You know, we still friends. We still friends." A couple years later, he's like, "Man, I need this job. Can you pray for me?" I was like, "Oh, now you ain't no When trying to get the job, when you trying to get this job, you want to pray for you." But 3 years ago, when everything was going well, I don't know if there ain't no God.
Ain't no God.
Yeah, ain't no atheists in foxholes. That's what they say.
So she growing up. Oh, go ahead, baby.
No, so I'm let me finish on him. So he shit, what was I saying?
See,
I can't even remember.
So her growing up atheist. I mean, growing up a 7-day Adventist. She ain't never danced before. She couldn't wear jewelry. It's all this stuff that she couldn't do. And so she's like, I'm out here in these streets now.
Pretty sure her brother will wear people's skin.
Yes, pretty much.
Wait, she had. Is this the girl who had sex and then felt bad, Liz?
Yeah, she was the one who was engaged, lost her virginity, and then broke it off.
Okay. Yeah. So she's not in the 7-day Adventist still then.
I don't believe so. Not with the way
she just has the trauma scars from being in it, but she's not anymore.
She's not in it. She's really attracted to him, and you could tell on the wedding night that he was kind of starting to be. He said, so she was flipping out because she couldn't find something in her luggage, right? Because she's all of her family and friends was like, she spirals out of control really easily, and she needs someone to ground her. Like,
really,
she's anxious girl. Like things can literally get her like off kilter. So she can't find something in her bag. He's waiting. He's hoping that they're going to have a conversation. It takes her 35 minutes to come out of that bathroom. And actually, she doesn't come out of the bathroom. He has to go in. Right. And he's like, hey, she's like, I just need to brush my teeth and get this makeup off my face. So he was like, in a regular relationship, that would be a red flag. And I would question whether or not I needed to be with that person. He was like, but this is my wife. So yeah, he was like, I'm going to keep an eye out on it. But like, she's all, oh my God, this is perfect. It can't get any better. He's like, I'm glad you feel that way. That's the type of way he's responding. That's so good for you.
I was looking for one of Angel's wigs because I need to do her brother. Her brother was like, he's got long hair and his hair drapes in front. He was like, so do you believe in God? No, do you believe in a higher power? So he started explaining, huh?
Her brother?
Yeah. Do you believe in a higher power? So he started explaining the whole thing. He was like, well, basically we do. And I think it'd be difficult for her to be with someone that does not believe in a higher power. I said, this boy has skins in his basement that he wears. Multiple people's skins.
Skins?
Well, that's us for the after show.
That boy has skins, multiple people's skins.
And he was like, what do you think about traveling? She was like, with traveling, I know it seemed like a little funny yesterday, but I have to have snacks because you never know when you'll get to eat. So snacks are really important because
you never know when you get to eat.
Yes, snacks when traveling
on a plane.
Anywhere on a boat, you don't know when they'll feed you, and then you can't control your blood sugar. And then
I was going to say, does she have blood sugar issues?
No, she's hungry.
This girl, I don't know, like the anxiety level.
Starved as a kid?
girl said, was she diabetic? No, she's just.
I mean, she really was like kept going in, like, because you might need you never know. You got to be hungry. So snacks are really important. And she was like, you can see that I kind of spiral out. And so I'm hoping that with your laid back personality that you'll help ground me, because why would we do this?
You know what I just realized? Certain things like that, you got to build up to that in a relationship. You'd be like, oh, she
came out the starting block.
She tripping. When you married at first sight, you'd be like, oh, so you already like this.
Listen,
and then you got to decide if you want to deal with that.
It can't be about everything. And it feels like she gets anxiety about everything. Like the one thing that Marcus knows that I will get anxiety about. What's the one thing that I will start to spiral out? What?
There's a few. One, the ocean.
No. I'm saying like if things aren't the way I think it's supposed to be.
Huh?
She was upset because she couldn't find something in her luggage. I said, when things aren't the way they're supposed to be, what's the one thing that'll have me losing my mind if it ain't right?
I don't know what, but there's a
money. Goodness, you just are terrible. Money. If I feel like I don't have money that it's supposed to be there, I used to have all these like anxiety issues. Okay, we weren't married.
Yeah, I guess. No, I agree. That's one of them. I was like, you spiral out.
You gonna say, Marcus? I want to know the ones you were thinking.
No, it was supposed to say money so I could cue into this ad about Dave.
Money.
That's what you. Listen, I remember the days of looking at my bank account and just the breath being knocked out of me because something that I forgot that I had to pay for then already hit my account, and the money I thought was there was no longer there.
You talk about heartbreak.
Or
something take a long time to clear, so long it'd be like you forgot about it.
Oh my, I hated those days, but I know that there are a lot of people that are in those days, and it's okay. We have unexpected expenses that we just don't realize are going to happen. Your car breaks down. You got to go to the doctor for something, and you just like, I budgeted for this, and now life is crazy. Well, that's where Dave comes in. So, listen, level with me. We've all been in situations at some point in our lives where we're a little tight on cash, and maybe we could only afford a few gallons in our tank, or just save another save the date. And you're wondering how you're going to afford a gift. That's where Dave comes in. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or struggling to make ends meet, it can really be stressful when unexpected expenses come up. Now Dave can help you out of a pinch when you really need it. Hindsight is 20/20, and you can't change the past, but what you can do with a little help from your future self. What could you do if you could get help from that? Maybe you'd ask to borrow a little cash. Now you can with Dave. Dave is a banking app that can help you get up to $500 instantly with extra cash. That's more money to fill your tank, buy a wedding gift, or catch up on bills. You can finally tackle those expenses that have been stressing you out without any hangups. There's no interest, no credit check needed. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with extra cash. So if you're in a pinch and you need some extra help, download Dave and think of it as a helping hand from future you. Download the Dave app from the App Store right now. That's DAVE. Sign up for an extra cash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking provided by Evolve, member FDIC. Future you will thank you.
Love it.
Legal.
And you so stupid.
Wait.
That's our thing.
Okay, Marcus, what's the thing that Angel be making you frustrated with?
He really didn't have nothing. The only thing that happened was he is very sexually frustrated, and he said
3 days is too early to be that frustrated, though.
Well, he said, "Do you want a massage?" And I said, "Girl, don't do it. That's a trap."
I said, "Girl, do it." That's our slide in.
And she sit there and did it, and now I don't know. Maybe they had sex. I don't know. But that was it. They were a boring couple. Nothing was really happening outside of like, she was like, I have a lot of trauma from my church. And he was like, oh, that sucks. Do you want to have sex?
It really was, though. It was.
I mean, that was essentially it.
Oh,
he hit with a day. That's crazy. But
I need to go back because the one girl, Jason Statham's wife, she went on and on about how she got cheated on. Her previous relationship had an affair. They brought that up like 38. She brought it up like 38 times in one episode.
Well, because she paid for her entire, she emptied her life savings to pay for this extravagant wedding.
Oh, yes. No.
And then a month before the wedding, her fiance's mistress approached her.
Mistress.
Yes. So what she did was still had because she'd already paid for everything and she wasn't gonna get anything back. Her and her friends went and used the wedding location and everything to have like a huge vacation.
Oh, I would have done that.
Yeah, she was like, it was great. It was such a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
boy,
that's
such a good
but-
time. Oh, her
but-
boy.
I'd be mad though.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
last couple.
Back to, oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait, last?
Yeah, the Asians.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last couple is Morgan and Ben.
Ben is frugal. He don't want to spend no money. So Ben is from his people are from Vietnam. And he was like, they're traditional. So either you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. He's like, I'm really good at math. So I chose engineering. He's got his master's degree. He's like, his apartment looks like a prison cell. There's nothing in it.
There's more in a prison cell than in his apartment. This
Is he a
boy
minimalist?
had his apartment had a floor, a ceiling, walls, a window, and a air mattress with a sheet.
So wait, does he have money or he don't spend it or he don't have none?
No,
don't
he has
spend
money.
money.
He don't spend it. He said if she wants a Tesla, I'll get her a stock in Tesla.
They don't drive though.
Yeah, he said I will get her stocks. They were like, "What you gonna do if she want to go to Ben and Jerry?" He said, "And get the double scoop." He said, "Man, that's lavish."
He did. He said that.
Yeah, he said, "One scoop, no cone in a cup."
Oh, that's so funny. That's cultural, I think. That's probably his trauma too. That's cultural.
Man.
Man,
Where
Ben and Jerry sound good right now.
Hey, Marcus, I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, that got
I
me
literally
so
was
excited.
like, dang. Liz,
Cookie
I wanna-
dough?
Oh my God. I made okay. So have you been to Fat Sal's?
Yes.
They have a salted caramel Oreo milkshake. First of all, it's phenomenal. It's worth going on Ventura and getting. It's absolutely fantastic. I made one the other day because I was craving them and they don't deliver them here.
Was it amazing? Did you kill it,
She
Melissa?
got it. She had the thing.
Make a
I
gallon
mean,
of
it was like, y'all remember that recipe
Nope, I
book?
made it again. I
Like,
used
if
to
you want to
salted
make the Big
caramel.
Mac from McDonald's, here's how you. It was like that.
Ooh.
Like, in Fat Sal's milkshakes are stupid expensive. They're like $8, $9. So we buy me and the boys milkshakes plus the fees. It's like $50 on Postmates when you used to get them.
Sounds right.
She made these things. I mean, I'm talking about it was perfection. I was upset with her as a husband because I thought she was making one for me and her. She made a good size one. She took it to Isaiah. I was like, they always get the good stuff. They don't deserve.
No.
Marcus would have taken it right from my
I'm
child.
telling you right. No, he ain't telling you the full truth. Kev don't never
Yes,
tell
I
you.
am.
Tell
No,
the
this-
full
All right,
truth.
guys, it's messed
no,
up.
that's not what happened. No. I was said that for 2 days, I was like, oh my God, I want to make these. I'm by the stuff. I'm by the stuff. Y'all want the stuff? Y'all want the stuff? Everybody in the house doing their own thing. Nobody wants to pay attention. I made it. It was fire. Then all of a sudden, everybody want to come down and have it. No, not when you was ignoring me when I was asking you if you wanted one. And now that it's good, you want to partake? No, the answer is
Y'all
no.
hear the Breakfast Club is
Taste
over?
it.
This,
You can
this
taste
sounds
it. so
very,
you can
this
confirm
sounds
how
very
good it is.
accurate.
But what you're
Yeah.
not going to do is get a full one.
Did
Come
you hear
on.
that the Breakfast Club is over, Liz?
Hold on, Kev.
I heard that
listen.
it's not over. She said it's going to look different. I think Charlamagne is gone.
That's what I think too.
You didn't get me off of the subject. I already knew I was finished.
This sounds very accurate.
It's the way you just looked at the camera was hilarious and black.
Yes, because you thought you was playing me because you thought you got me off track of what I was trying to say. But my thought was completed. So I was able to move from there to here and then go back and let you know that you didn't trick me.
Period.
Marcus.
You know
shut
he's
up.
her
How
cousin.
y'all been going?
Oh
How
no,
y'all been going?
they
Don't do
know
me.
that. No, babe, you got to give the cuss translation. That's who Marcus is to Melissa.
Oh yeah, so say it.
The cussing translation.
Oh, yeah.
You don't.
Oh, you want me to say all that?
Yes. What did she say?
Oh, just now she said I did what I said and I said what I did, and everybody believe me, punk ass boy.
That's Melissa's cussing text. So yeah, he don't spend money. She's into gaming and Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Yeah, she does
martial
martial arts and stuff.
She kicked
I
out
thought
one
it
of her
was
friend's
martial
teeth.
arts. Okay.
Oh no, what?
She chipped one of her friend's teeth by kneeing her in the
Oh, I
face.
saw that.
What is this girl's name?
Asian
Morgan.
girl. No, is that Morgan? I thought Morgan was the white girl that was
she
with
Asian?
Jonathan Statham. Who's the white girl with Jonathan
Nah.
Statham?
Morgan is with me.
Oh, Kristen.
Kristen is the Asian.
Kristen is with Mitch.
Oh, Kristen was white.
We are calling this man Jason Statham wrong, and this angel said Jonathan Statham. Jonathan Statham is when you want a Jason Statham movie, your mom be like, "We got Jason Statham at home." It's a movie about
next he's gonna be Jonathan Slocum. Just have to take it.
Jonathan Statham is on the knockoff.
Morgan is with Ben. Lindy is with Miguel. That's 7 Day Adventist.
Lindy.
Yeah,
that's her name.
Lindy is 7 Day Adventist. And Morgan is with Ben.
Okay.
We don't mean no harm, y'all. We just started. It's a lot. We got
things we can remember that.
Oh, we can't remember. It's 10 new names in a day. That ain't even got to be. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got regular blacks and you got biracial blacks.
Yes.
Rage boy, day trader. Somebody on Patreon said he trades weed for money all day. He trades weed for money all day. Day trader. Hold on, Angelica said we remember names like Michael Scott does. Beardy, Mole, tall guy, Jason Statham.
It works. Everybody know who we talking about. We're not trying to insult them.
We'll know your names by episode 28.
Absolutely. Okay, so Asian girl, she really wants to be like, she thrives off of being different and not being like a stereotypical girl. Like even when she was trying to pick out her dress, she was like, I want to find something that most women would not pick off.
Oh, I watched this. I tried to watch the first episode. And I
did not like her dress. What'd
you say, Liz?
I didn't like her dress. It was kind of matronly for me. For how young she was.
I didn't see her dress.
When she said, I want something different, I was like, well, that's not different. That still looks like a regular wet dress.
I didn't like it at all.
I want to say something about this show real quick. We missed.
Yeah, I don't think she's Asian either. Are we sure? Morgan is
Japanese. She's half Japanese.
Yeah, she definitely
she's half Japanese. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Me and Melissa, Marcus, and Angel missed this whole show. It started on June 22nd. It is August 9th. Okay.
We just at the honeymoon.
And they have been married for 3 days. That's how long the show.
It's a slow burn.
We done missed 6 weeks of episodes and they had been married for 3 days.
Slow burn.
I went on there on Amazon. They had 12 episodes because they started the after party. I was like, we was only gone for 4 weeks. How we missed this much? And we was gone for more than that and didn't miss nothing.
I'm not going back, by the way.
You know everybody's blown away.
I'm moving forward.
Go ahead, back.
Everybody's blown away with the way time works after getting James Webb Telescope stuff. Aliens gonna be looking at Earth, seeing this show still record. It's like, wait, what in this? ain't humans extinct? Like, how they still recording this show?
The season is still going.
They probably shooting the next season right now. If this one's airing, that means they're probably shooting the next one.
So Devon Franklin isn't in this season. He'll be in the next.
Oh my God, I was going to ask you that. I literally was going to ask you guys if you've seen him yet.
I haven't seen Viviana either, Dr. Viviana.
Okay.
So I'm assuming, but they were like, she's leaving I was about to say Tyrese. What's his name?
Devon.
Devon.
Don't even be going with this.
Devon Franklin is
you just chose another
her.
Black person.
I
was about to say Luke Kane. He gonna come in and do the thing.
Right. But I think it's that she left for a season, maybe, and then he comes back next season, or either he doesn't come until they move into their houses. I don't know. I ain't seen him though.
They're saying he shows up later. I was wondering that too. Okay, well, anything else on them? I didn't get anything. The tea that I saw was that she lied about something, child, and I don't know what it was, but that was it.
No, there's no.
It says he will. This website says he'll be in when they go to San Francisco.
Okay.
Oh, when they go from the honeymoon back home.
No.
This is in San Diego next season.
Oh wait, never
they're
mind.
doing
This
two
article's
West
wrong.
Coast
It says
cities?
the next season. It says the new season set in San Francisco debuts July 6th. So they must mean San Diego.
They mean San Diego. So when they come back from the honeymoon, they just put the wrong city. They should have.
They said San Diego.
Nobody looked at that and proved it.
That's on the New York Post.
Oh my God, today.
It's been out since June 27th.
So who you think gonna make it, Liz?
I don't know enough. So I think that
We never know enough. You just be guessing, girl.
That's real. Okay, Morgan and Ben. I think I watched a little bit of the after party. Hold on, let me remember the vibes of the after party. So on the after party, I think that the black couple. I think Alexis and Justin make it.
That's all black dude.
Yeah, that's Tree.
Yeah. I feel like he was
Nickname's
giving
Tree.
me, I feel like he was, I mean, it's so early, but I feel like in the
He's
after
on
party,
the
he was
range.
giving me like, maybe they made it. I don't know. Morgan and Ben, I feel like Hugh also was giving me maybe they made it. And then the other person was Mitch, and I don't think they make it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they make it. Lindy and Miguel, I don't think they make it because I don't think Lindy's going to be able to get over all her trauma fast enough. And then Stacia and Nate ain't gonna make it because I think she's gonna think he's immature.
All right, who's next?
I think, in my experience, if you really in, it usually helps. The tall guy, Tree
is what is his nickname. She said, "Call me Branch."
Oh my God.
Tree and Alexis,
like you can get on my branch.
Go ahead, Alex. Who and
maybe I'll have some sap come out. Come.
Shut up.
Jason Statham and that girl ain't gonna make it. Big Signals never works. Ben and Morgan.
Yeah.
They will make it. Stasha and Nate will not make it. They'll become volatile before they even get off the island. Or the honeymoon, they weren't on the island. And Miguel and Seventh Day Adventist girl. Nah. I say nah.
They're all gonna make it.
They're all gonna make it.
Because isn't that what happened last season? Everybody said yes.
They did.
Everybody said yes, except for the people who divorced at the wedding.
I was gonna say everybody said yes and made it 3 weeks.
Now, after decision day, the only people not divorcing are Tree and Branch.
I agree.
I do think that Stasha and Nate, I think she's gonna find out he done sold off one of her credit card numbers. I'm just playing. I don't know this boy, but I don't think they were a good match at all. Ben and Morgan, I don't know because I haven't seen them together yet. I didn't watch their wedding. I actually jumped past it, so I didn't get to see what their chemistry was like.
They had COVID, didn't he?
Yeah, he had COVID, but I started watching the episode where they were going to show their wedding, and then I just jumped past it. Then there's Jason Statham and White Girl. I don't believe that they're going to make it either. And then, Miguel and what's her face? Miguel ready to leave already. If he's just waiting to see if he can get some ass before he leaves.
Yeah. In one of the previews, she was like, he doesn't know. I don't know if this is going to go past 2 months. And I think that's then she's not going to want to have sex with him. And then it's going to be a whole thing.
Remember Lindsay and Mark? Mark said one thing or something happened wrong and it just set them off on a path. That's what that.
Mitch and Lindsay should get together. She out here.
She is.
Go ahead, babe.
I will say the Asians. Was it Ben and Morgan?
Morgan,
Just because I haven't seen them together. That's the only reason I'm gonna say they're gonna make it. I have no evidence to prove yay or nay on that. As far as everybody else, no. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm going out my first impression.
What I haven't seen.
I'm reading these comments and y'all are terrible.
I'm going out my first impression when I saw them. When they first introduced the couples or not the couples, but introduced everybody individually, and then listening to their friends talk, and I'm like, nah, ain't none of that working out.
I do kind of want to know what the friend said.
Marcus, can you see the comments?
Nah.
We're not gonna say it out. Look at the comments and look at what Alicia B said. I'm not gonna say it out loud because we're not kidding. Y'all not gonna be mad at us for talking about folk.
Man, Kev, Melissa, make sure y'all go watch.
Oh, the intro of all these people.
Make sure y'all go watch the wedding and the reception of Tree and Branch.
That's the regular blacks.
Just the regular blacks.
Oh,
just
Alexis
go watch
and
that wedding.
Justin. Okay.
Yes. Oh goodness, it's a great time.
They showed everybody working out in their intro, and it was just like you could tell who actually does work out.
I was mad. I hated the fact that they had everybody working out. Poor vacation braids. I don't know who told her to punch that bag the way she was punching it. But it looked like her wrist was possibly fractured, both of them, and they told her to do it anyway.
Kevin, if they said funny, for your B-roll, we're gonna have you do sprints. This is what these people look like. Work it out.
And Melissa, we're gonna have you bench pressing a grown man. That's what we're gonna do. Kevin, you do sprints. Melissa, bench press. Action.
And we're gonna put it in slow motion. That's what it looks like.
Kevin do sprints barefoot. That's what it looked like.
Oh, come on now. Don't nobody want to see that.
Oh no. Oh, Jesus.
Hilarious. All right, y'all.
I think we can order some Ben and Jerry's. Angel, you want some?
You sound like a Mar.
Mar was at my house. He would not dap me up or look at me in the eye.
Oh, he was nice. This halfway undone bread. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.